spoken word, Lady D in the house. Amen. Amen. Let's give the Lord a hand clap of praise as she comes. Amen.
Destiny Worship Center. All right. I love coming here. I've been here many times. If you don't know me, again, my name is Lady D. I'm a published author and poet. I am dressed like this because I wrote a poetry book. Hold on here. Most of y'all have my book. I appreciate that. But I wrote a poetry book called Nappy Roots. It took me 30 years to write it. It's a whole garden of poetry. And I'm going to share some of my poems from my garden with y'all today. All right. Let me put this down. So, I love coming here for Easter because it's really one of my favorite stories. You know, Jesus died on the cross and rose on that third day. It gives me hope. It reminds me of when I was down, I had to rise up myself. So I'm going to take you on a 3-poem journey of how I did just that. So the first poem I'm going to share with you guys it's called When You See Me Happy. And y'all have to bear with me a little bit because the devil was busy with the allergies. The Zyrtec D has kicked in. Okay, so, but anyway, I wrote this poem when I was at my lowest financial point in life. I mean, I was so broke, y'all. And on this particular day, the family said, let's go to the park. So I went, and I was having such a good day that I actually forgot how broke I was for a minute. You know, it was nice. But the bill collectors kept calling. They were blowing me up that day, you know, and it's nothing worse than when you're broke and somebody reminds you how broke you are. We all been there, amen? Amen. We all been there. So I wrote this poem to the bill collector. It's called When You See Me Happy. All right. When you see me happy, please don't remind me about yesterday. I don't want to talk about the future, the past, or any of those days. Just let me stay in this moment. Let me soak up this smile's happiness and enchantment until I own it. Let the irresponsible in me rise and ride the tides of fun times. Let me remain blind to the other side of fun, where worry, guilty feelings, and procrastination run in the sun. They dance circles around the playground. I call my mind and dare me to run, dare me to act on. They lock me in an invisible room and rob me of my happiness without a gun. So please, when you see me happy, don't remind me of the bills I have to pay, the things I gotta get done today. Just let me stay. Free as the chains that set loose my ancestors' dreams. Yeah. Free as the sound of a baby's cry over the TV screen. Yes, I know the bills are due. And yes, I know I owe you. But just for now, can I play? Let me have this day. Because you know, today may be my last day. Yeah. Tomorrow may not come around my way. So let me have all the alive moments that are painting eclectic pictures in my face. Mm-hmm. When you see me happy, please just walk away. Mm-hmm. All right? Mm-hmm. We all been there. We all been there. So, as I said, I was broke, y'all. I was down. And me and poetry have a deal. Poetry supplies me with the poems. I write them and I feel better. I use poetry as a tool to feel better. And my part is I gotta share them. But I was getting the poems, I was writing them, and I was feeling better, but I wasn't sharing them because of the depression. You know? So finally poetry got sick of me and came and knocked on my door. It was like, look, why you ain't tell me you was institutionalized? That you don't dream no more. And you look for the man for your blue sky. How can you even look me in my eyes knowing your false disguise? My Lord. All those late night counseling sessions, praying for your blessings, and all you got to show me is another pity party session. Don't even look me in my eyes. You had me out here rooting for you, gathering troops, being a cheerleader for somebody who has no juice. I don't know what's worse. Wanting a gift that isn't there, or having a gift you never share. You don't appreciate it. You don't care what God created. Because if you did, you share your gift and stop walking around here as if you don't have what it takes to make it.
Yeah.
I thought you were better than that. Greater than that. I actually thought you had a spine running up and down your back. But I guess my eyes were only seeing potential trapped in empty cracks. I wish I could get my poems back. Talent like yours only come a dime a dozen these days. Talent like yours is what people can only dream about hitting the stage. And yet you hold back and never even give us the opportunity to gaze. What a waste of God's energy. You are like a slap in the face. And I give up. I hope you had life insurance on that gift you just threw in the grave. Because that's the only place that'll get the pleasure to experience all that beauty. You keep shackled up like a slave. Okay?
Okay.
Poetry woke me up. Sometimes you need a pep talk. That's what poetry does for me. So it did. It woke me up. It reminded me of who I am. It reminded me of where I come from. It reminded me that I am a child of God. Okay? And then I wrote probably one of the strongest poems I've ever written. I wrote, I am the descendant of my ancestors that walked the gravel before me. I am the daughter of the elders that built the ground beneath me. I am the grandmother of the ones who will walk, talk, and dance into rooms that used to ignore me. I am the nightmare that the slave owners thought they killed in holy matrimony.
My Lord.
And yet here I am, live, bold, and colored, mind in check, breast erect, and a spiritual connection so aligned you can't tell the difference between human and God as I order my steps. I am the result of the prayers my mama said for me. I am the vision my daddy had as he opened doors that used to be locked from me. I am the confidence of my sisters, the love of my brothers, the happiness of my cousins, and the blood bond of our mothers. I am the present day black beautiful queen collecting my credit, cashing my checks, and building monuments that my children will one day run. My kingdom is come, and I no longer run. I know who I am, and I know where I've come. Your heart no longer begs for freedom when your soul has been chained up for this long. 400 years of slavery couldn't shackle down this spirit's legendary bones, and anyone who denies it is wrong. So it doesn't matter how many people deny me, how many doors close behind me, no matter where I stand and no matter how broken I may seem, you will never forget the day your heart laid eyes on a spirit like me. When they ask you who I am, don't bite your tongue, just tell them, I am free. They got me happy. Thank y'all so much for having me. Listen. Again, thank y'all. If you don't have my book, most of you do, I hope you do get a copy. This is what I do for a living. I love it. And there's 182 poems just like those in this book. Okay? I appreciate y'all so much. I love you, Destiny Worship Center. Thank you. All right.
Good job, baby.
Thank you.